Look closely at this face. I need you to memorize it. He's the chief financial officer of a multinational corporation. Or is he? February 2024. A finance worker in Hong Kong receives a video call. It's him, the CFO. He's not alone. The whole board is there. They're watching, waiting. The transaction must happen now, he says, secretly. The voice is perfect. The cadence is perfect. The worker feels a knot in his stomach, but his eyes betray him. He clicks send. 25 million US dollars. Gone in a single heartbeat. And then the call ends. The screen goes black. The room is silent. He calls the head office. Did you get the money? The real CFO answers and says, I never called you. Everyone on that call was a ghost, a digital puppet, a deepfake. This isn't fraud. This is a reality collapse. And you are next. Experts say we are 24 months away from the event horizon, total undetectability. When you can't trust your eyes, your ears, or even your friends, what is left? Welcome to the deepfake crisis. To understand how we got here, we need to talk about art forgery. Bear with me. Imagine a master forger. He tries to paint a Picasso. He's terrible at first. Then imagine a master detective. He looks at the painting and says, fake, the brush strokes are wrong. The forger tries again. He fixes the brush strokes. The detective says, fake, the colors are off. They do this thousands of times, back and forth. Every time the detective finds a flaw, the forger fixes it. Eventually, the forger gets so good that the detective, the expert, can't tell the difference. This is exactly how early deepfakes worked. It's called a GAN, Generative Adversarial Network. A generator, the forger, and a discriminator, the detective. The misconception? People think deepfakes are just copy-pasting faces, like Photoshop. No, it's not editing, it's dreaming. The AI is hallucinating a new reality based on math. It studies how light hits your nose, how your skin stretches when you smile. But for years, the detective was winning. Deepfakes were kinda trash. They didn't blink. The teeth looked like a single white bar. The ears were blurry. Why? Because the forger had never seen a blinking eye long enough to learn it. We laughed at them. We thought, I'll always be able to tell. But while we were laughing, the forger was in the gym. Training. Researchers started feeding these models petabytes of data. Every YouTube video, every Instagram selfie. They switched from GANs to something even more powerful. Diffusion models. Instead of forging, they learned to remove noise, like sculpting a face out of marble dust. And suddenly, the detective, the part of the AI meant to catch fakes, couldn't keep up. In 2022, deepfakes had a 20% error rate. By 2024, less than 0.5%. That $25 million scam. It wasn't possible 5 years ago. It barely required effort today. We crossed the uncanny valley. We built a bridge over it and burned it down behind us. Now, we have to talk about the people trying to stop this. The heroes. Because for a brief moment, they thought they had a silver bullet. Meet Hany Farid, professor at UC Berkeley, the father of digital forensics. For decades, Farid caught photoshopped images by looking at shadows, light physics. If the sun is on the left, the shadow must be on the right. Simple geometry. But deepfakes don't care about geometry. They care about pixels. Farid needed a new weapon. Enter Intel's Ilka Demir. She realized something incredible about human physiology. When your heart beats, it pumps blood to your face. Your skin changes color. Slightly. You can't see it with the naked eye. But a camera can. It's called PPG, photoplethysmography. It's how your Apple Watch measures your heart rate. Demir and her team built FakeCatcher. It looked for this blood flow in videos. Real humans turn reddish 60 to 100 times a minute. Deepfakes? They were vampires. No blood, no heartbeat, just dead pixels. It worked. 96% accuracy. They caught the deepfakes. The problem was solved. We could trust video again. Right? You know the answer. The forger was watching. Deepfake creators read the research papers. They said, "Oh, we need blood flow?" So they added it. They taught the AI to simulate a heartbeat. Within 6 months, FakeCatcher's accuracy dropped. The vampires started breathing. This is the arms race. And right now, the defense is losing. But that was just the warm-up. The real breakthrough came with voice. Because if you can fake a face, that's a party trick. If you can fake a voice, that's a weapon. January 2024, New Hampshire primary election. Voters picked up their phones. They heard President Biden. "Save your vote for November," the voice said. It sounded exactly like him. It wasn't him. It was a robocall created by a magician for $150. Audio deepfakes are easier than video. You need 3 seconds of someone's voice. The AI analyzes the timbre, the unique texture of your vocal cords. It maps your breath, your pauses, your ums and uhs. Then, it uses a text-to-speech engine to make you say anything. The scary part? It captures the emotion. In Arizona, a mother heard her daughter screaming for help. "Mom, these bad men have me." It was a clone. The daughter was safe at school, but the trauma was real. This is the grandparent scam on steroids. Before, you could quiz them. What's the dog's name? Now, with LLMs like ChatGPT connected to voice cloners, the AI can improvise. It knows the dog's name from your Facebook. We are entering an era of zero trust. But there's one final frontier. The one thing that was supposed to be safe. Live, video, calls. We used to say, "Get on a call, I need to see you." That Hong Kong finance worker? He did exactly that. And he still lost $25 million. Because now, deepfakes can be generated in real time. 30 frames per second. Latency? Gone. Glitches? Patched. The technology is called live portrait. One photo drives the video. A scammer sits in front of a camera. The AI puts your boss's face on him like a digital mask. And just like that, the last pillar of trust crumbled. So, what happens when nobody believes anything? It's called the liar's dividend. When real scandals happen, guilty people will just say, "It's a deep fake." Elon Musk firing you might be fake. Police brutality video might be fake. The truth doesn't just become hard to find. It becomes a matter of opinion. Economically, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Imagine a deep fake of the Federal Reserve Chairman announcing a rate hike. Algorithms react in milliseconds. The market crashes before anyone realizes it's fake. This actually happened. A fake image of an explosion at the Pentagon dropped the S&P 500. It lasted 10 minutes, but millions of dollars evaporated. Then there's the personal toll. 98% of deepfake videos online are non-consensual pornography. Women, celebrities, high school students, nobody is safe. Apps like Nudify allow anyone to undress a photo in seconds. It's not about sex, it's about humiliation. It's about power. We are building a world where your reputation can be destroyed by a teenager in a basement. But wait, I promised you a solution, or at least hope. The industry is fighting back with content credentials. Think of it like a nutrition label for your content. It tracks who made the image, with what camera, and if AI touched it. Cameras from Sony and Leica are baking this into the hardware. YouTube and TikTok are starting to label AI content automatically. But here's the catch. This only works if the bad guys play by the rules. They won't. Open source models have no guardrails, so technology alone cannot save us. We need a human firewall. What does a human firewall look like? It looks like a safe word. Seriously. Pick a word. Pineapple. Nebula. If your son calls asking for money, ask for the word. If the AI doesn't know it, hang up. For work? Establish a challenge-response protocol. If the CEO asks for a secret transfer, call him back on a different line. We have to stop being polite. We have to start being paranoid. That Hong Kong worker wasn't stupid. He was just polite. He didn't want to question the boss. Politeness cost him $25 million. The deepfake crisis isn't a technology problem anymore. It's a trust problem. We are going back to the village mindset. You only trust who you can touch. Is that a bad thing? Maybe not. Maybe we trusted screens too much anyway. The next few years will be chaotic. You will see things that aren't there. You will hear voices that aren't real. You will doubt your own eyes. But if you stay skeptical, if you verify before you trust, you won't be the one sending millions to a ghost. Like this video if you believe the age of oil is finally ending. Don't miss our next episode, where we dive into the technology that has potential to change humanity and the world.